Good morning, dear students. We have been discussing about the various methods of contraceptives in reproductive health, and we have also discussed about MTPs. I'll share two slides where you will get a bifurcation of the types of contraceptives and a short note on the MTP because I find it was not clear. Today we will discuss first about the STD. STD are the sexually transmitted disease. So what is a sexually transmitted disease or infection? These are spread from person to person through intimate sexual contact. Now these infections are very dangerous because they easily spread and it is hard to tell just by looking who has a STI or the sexually transmitted disease. 1 in 4 sexual active teens has this type of diseases. Now, disease which are transmitted through sexual intercourse with an infected person or collectively called the sexually transmitted disease. They are also at times known as the reproductive tract infection. Now, some common STDs I would take name. Now, these STDs can be bacterial, fungal, or parasitic. Viruses are generally not curable. These are some common sexually transmitted diseases: chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, genital warts, then we have trichomoniasis, scabies. Transmission of STD results as a result of sexual intercourse with infected person or exchange of mucus from one person to another, sharing of injection, needles, surgical instruments with infected person, transfusion of contaminated blood, and it can also be transmitted from an infected mother to the fetus, that is congenital infection. So these are the methods by which the STDs are transmitted from one person to another. Government of India has recently initiated special reproductive health care programs to prevent the early occurrence, early detection and cure of STDs. Earlier they are detected, earlier they can be cured, or else some of the diseases are fatal as well. And we discussed that AIDS is again another disease which is transmitted as STD. Now this disease is caused due to a virus, and this virus is HIV. I hope all of you are aware of it. This virus is an RNA virus, it's a retrovirus. You all are aware of the coronavirus as well, which is also a retrovirus. That is, they have RNA as their genetic material. Now, what does this virus do? We have to study the life cycle of HIV virus in another chapter, but still I can give you some idea about it. This particular virus goes and attacks the immune cells of a healthy person. So here the virus enters the healthy person. It destroys the T cells and reproduces itself. So it attacks the T cells. That means T cells, they are immunity cells. They provide immunity to our body. The immunity cells, they are killed by the virus. The virus multiplies in this T cells, and as the T cells are destroyed, the immune system is broken down. So our body is unable to fight against diseases. Even simple infections can be fatal because the body's immunity has been, then the cells have the infected cells rupture, and the virus is there in the blood, in the fluid of the body, and through exchange of blood or fluid the virus is transmitted from one person to another. That was a deadly disease during 80s and 90s in the previous century. Because it is a RNA virus, it is said that it gets mutated, and as a result of which you don't get to hear a lot about AIDS patient nowadays. It is a dreadful disease, but then it is not causing as much trouble as it was when it was found. Here is the list of diseases. Gonorrhea is caused by bacteria and the symptom is painful urination. Syphilis, again a bacterial caused disease, so there will be itching, fluid discharge, pain. Next we have genital herpes, which is a viral disease. Genital warts, it is also a viral disease. Now these diseases, what do they do? These diseases weaken the reproductive system. As a result, the reproductive health is at a risk. As a result, it would cause infertility, it would cause discrepancies in the normal reproductive health of that person. Infertility is a very major problem in nowadays. It is said that each and every one is evolving. The whole humanity, the whole world, each and every organism is evolving, because meiosis is occurring in every stage of life. Like if from one step to the next step to the progeny, we see there is recombination occurring due to meiosis. So there is a constant change occurring in the genome. It is said that with the changing genome, eventually the male are becoming more infertile, and females are also, the fertility level is going down. The receptivity of the uterus, or maybe the production activity of the ovaries or the testes, the quality, the strength, they are all going down. Why is it so happening? And probably this is the reason there are so many couples who are wanting to have children but they are not able to have, because of infertility. So it's a big, huge problem. At times these STDs, they add up to the severe problems of infertility. The preventive measures of STDs is to avoid sex with unknown or multiple partners, using a condom during coitus, use of sterilized needles and syringes, awareness about the STDs, and in case of doubt, consult a doctor as early as possible for early detection and get completely treated if diagnosed with the disease. Millions of adolescents contract STDs each year. Among these, HIV infection is not most dangerous. I discussed about the HIV. Now, the other infections are also equally dangerous, and a proper knowledge of what is going on with your body is definitely important. If you get to know that there is an infection, an early detection also helps in early cure of the disease, and would also prevent the spreading of the disease further on. Our next topic is infertility. Now, as I told you some time back, that it is a condition in which the reproductive health is not in order, as a result of which the organisms are not able to reproduce under natural conditions and under natural manner. So we use some techniques. There are assisted reproductive technologies which help in procuring a child. So the ARTs, or the assisted reproductive technologies, are boon to parents who are wanting a child of their own.